channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is one of your questions, and the question was, what did I think about Lazar Angelov surgeries? And this particular guy is a YouTube fitness star, basically because he was one of those guys that kind of like got the aesthetic look more popular on YouTube. And the thing about it is that during his career, the guy soared like a rocket. I mean, the physique that this guy developed was quite incredible. But the way he went by accomplishing it inevitably also destroyed him, because he didn't believe in taking any time off. He believed in working hard and heavy every day, all the time. And the thing about that is that right there can wreak havoc on your joints. And not only that, Lazar had a very low percentage of body fat. And when you're walking around with low percentages of body fat the way he does, you inevitably are missing the fats in your body, the fluids in your joints that's necessary to keep everything lubricated and or protected. It's like I told you before, walking around with very low percentages of body fat is not a normal state for the body. What Lazar failed to realize is that even the professional bodybuilders who had low percentages of body fat like he does, they didn't continue to lift heavier weights while they had that low percentage of body fat, because of the damage that they know that would do to their joints. So whenever they get down to those lower percentages of body fat, 90% of them are not going to lift heavy weights because they don't want to cause those injuries that will eventually catch up with them, which Lazar ended up finding out. You can't walk around with that minute of body fat, and your joints and ligaments are going to survive. You're going to pretty much have the issues that he had, tremendous pain in his joint.
I started having pain in my tendons in the forearms. I remember that I was training with pain every day, but I was at that point of my life, I couldn't imagine to stop training. This was my life.
That's what happened to Lazar, in my opinion. The guy carried around too low of a body percentage of fat and continued to try to lift heavy weights. And at the same time, the guy didn't take any time off to allow his body to heal. So he had a multitude of things that he was doing wrong on top of what he was doing right to create the physique that he did. He just was unable to balance it all to have longevity in his career. Even though he's bounced back some, but he still haven't been able to recreate the physique that he had back then. He hadn't been able to recreate that physique. So that physique right there is even beyond him now, because of the joint damage that will inevitably flare back up when he tries to start back doing the same routine, because he's tried to get that physique back, and he ended up being right back in the same predicament, looking at surgeries and stuff like that again because of the amount of pain that he was in. So that right there should be a lesson to you. When you carry those, trying to get to those minute body fat levels and carrying those minute body fat levels, you have to realize that at that point your body is at its most vulnerable. when it comes down to lifting heavy weights. And at the same time, you always have to realize that taking breaks is necessary, because this is a human body. You can wear it out. You know, you get a lot of them, they'll say all the time that you can't overtrain. Tell that to Lazar, because he actually did what they say you can't do. He actually overtrained, overdieted. He did a whole lot of things over. But that's something that, you know, a lot of them say you can't do, but the guy is a living witness that you can. Anyway, that's what I thought I'd talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.